Welcome to Animated Discussions. My friends call me D, and today we're doing something a little different today. So me and my friends do a monthly movie night where we just pick a movie. This month, the movie chosen was Godzilla Minus One. Afterwards, we pulled up the shot deck. First of all, shot deck, hit your girl up. I talk about you pretty often. I use you for reference in all my videos. Sponsor me.
So pick me, choose me, love me.
When I say my flabber was gasted, my gog was aghast, and my timbers were shivered, we went through so many of those stills of the movie. It almost felt like a completely different movie to us. So I had to go back. I just wanted to compare the moving shot with the still. And that's what we're doing today. Okay, the first shot is literally within the first like 20 seconds of the movie. It's just gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. I love this clip. And then when you watch the clip, it's just a very chill, very calm landing. I've deduced two things from this part alone. One, there was nothing wrong with the plane. Two, that was such a smooth landing. He's such a talented pilot. So it's very interesting because going back made me study the shot, which is just, I love that focus with everything blurring behind him. I thought that was amazing. But then also, it has me realize what the director's already trying to tell me in this moment, which is a foreshadowing for the conversation he has in like 2 minutes that there's nothing wrong with this plane and he ran away. And it's like, already the director trying to tell us something.
We're listening.
Oh, yes, image 2. I call it fear in motion. I love him being in dark colors, blending in with the background, which comes in handy for him later, but it highlights how much faster the people are moving around him, having a better reaction in the middle of fear. The showcases a struggle he has throughout the movie. His reaction time in the face of danger is what brought him to the island in the first place. Looking at it, and it still really shows just how slow he is and what that does to him throughout the movie. It's like the first sign of how he handles trouble. And you're like, oh, guys, this makes me so excited about storytelling. Everything's a story. Everything's a story. Have you seen that YouTube channel, Every Frame a Painting? They're just phenomenal. And I've been thinking about them nonstop while I started looking at everything for this. It's just so cool to me. So cool. Shot 3. This is one of the images I saw and noticed before we went through shot deck, because the way that they're highlighted here, the contrast between when it's dark and when they're firing and it hits them, guys, you could like see the fear on their faces. The shadowing is amazing. It's also like, what's fascinating to me, like, I don't have that much to say about the shot. I just really love how the thing that was meant to protect them is also the thing that's causing them to be caught. Image 4. Guys. Okay, this is why I love this image. Okay. You look and see how she's wearing mostly white, and the debris around her is like a lighter color, like a grayish white. In Japan, I looked up what that means. It means purity and integrity, and it's a very important color for them. It's the main color of their flag. Red and white are their two primary colors. But if you look at him, just look at where he is. He is wearing darker colors, and he's surrounded by the dark debris. Black represents wealth, but it also represents evil and misfortune. I feel like looking at this image, you can see Koichi is standing on the dark side. He's already knows his fate. He already knows that he is misfortunate because of what he's done, because his inability to act under pressure has caused these turns of events for him in his life. And she, in white, in her hope, is like reaching out to him like any good news, anything, and realizing what he's done, she's like pulling away. And so it's almost like he's in this darkness and she wants him to come into the hope, but there's no hope to be had in this moment. And it is it's so cool to me. Like, it's so, I don't even know if a lot of people notice this. I'm sure they have. Like, people who study film, I'm sure they've caught this. But just like seeing, like hope try to reach out to him and then realizing there is no hope with him. this next shot, whew, you see Queen is mad. The way her face contorts here is amazing. It's like one thing that happens specifically that I've noticed in Hollywood is a lot of people try to make women anger pretty. And I feel like, especially because Hollywood focuses so much on appearance, that people don't want to see ugly, angry on a woman's face. Um, that's why I enjoy seeing movies outside of Hollywood sometimes, because you see things that you don't realize aren't always the norm. And the way that her face contorts in that anger. Another good example I've seen of this is Viola Davis.
It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Troy. I got a life, too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you.
That raw emotion, I just feel so powerful. Guys, I am unwell in the best way. I might do more episodes like this. If you guys like this, let me know, because this is just so fun to me. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Calm down. What are you doing? You're acting crazy. Chill out.
Be cool.
Okay, this shot, what's to me is more interesting moving than in a still, because I call it an accidental Renaissance painting. To me, what's so fascinating is watching all the chaos around him as he's holding this baby waiting, and I love the motion of it more than the still of it. But this is one of the things I caught while watching the movie. It's so I just feel like it's very dynamic. Also, the baby's in red, which represents like protection and stability. And so it shows that this baby is the main priority, this protection. We need to protect this child. Guys, I love color, like color theory, color representation. I love seeing how people use it to tell more of the story. Just makes me excited, you know? Makes me so excited.
She's so excited.
Okay, guys, this image is stunning. This image is beautiful. I love this because, okay, think about it this way. It's like the boat is heading toward the sun. It's heading toward optimism. It's heading toward things are getting better. And if you watch the movie as it's flowing, it's showing day-to-day life. It's showing the baby drawing the photo for him, and then showing him looking at the photo, and then showing more slice of life moments. And it's just this beautiful, like, are things getting better? Can we believe things are getting better? And the boat is him, I feel like, heading toward hope slowly, you know? And I'm just like, there's a story everywhere.
Lost my mind. I've lost my mind.
Ugh. Trouble. I love this shot because it gives me Jaw vibes. That scene where Jaw just comes up. It's one of my favorite shots in that movie. I know, obviously, Godzilla's behind, but it's still like this. He's right there. Just that tension in that moment, you know? And what's crazy is this character is huge. He's ginormous, and he still has tiny eyes for his body. His eyes are minuscule, but you can still see them. He's very dark. All of them is very dark colors. There's just a little yellow in his eyes, and you see they're like laser focused on his prey. And it's just crazy that a character has eyes that small and they still are that terrifying, because it's like you can't kind of get away from them. So I really like that for that reason. Oh, guys, okay. The pain. Again, I love color representation and image. And in Japan, like a light blue, where blue represents like serenity, stability, and calmness. And his stability is in danger right now. He's finally had this chance where he's like, I think I can hope. I've admitted my greatest sin. I'm still accepted. I think I can hope. And now she's in danger for the one thing he couldn't kill. She now represents like this clarity and hope to him. And once he finally lets himself be happy, this happens. Like, I love the way the color pops against the train, but it also doesn't look like it doesn't fit. Does that make sense? Like, her color is brighter and it draws attention to the eye, but it's in a subtle way. It's not as if she's wearing like sequins. You know, you know what I mean? We have a double feature with these images right here. I love the comparison here, the similarities here, because they're both, I feel like, in their own ways, making the same face. Koichi is screaming at Godzilla, furious at Godzilla. Is like an ant mad that a human stepped on him. You know what I mean? And Godzilla I don't think Godzilla really wants to be there. Like, that's not a fun environment for him. He's here because he's hunting, but I don't think Godzilla's happy that he's here. So to me, it just feels like I see a lot of similarities. The argument could be made that like that's a war cry victory moment for Godzilla, and I could see that too, for sure. I don't know. It just, to me, it feels like they're more similar here than they are different. We love a himbo coming to his death to save his friends. That's all I got. I love the passion here. What's also interesting is I watched the movie and went on Shot Deck. When I went on Shot Deck, I was like, oh, this is him angry. But then when I went back to watch the movie, I couldn't find him angry. And then I realized, oh no, this is him smiling. And so it was very interesting how a still can almost tell the wrong story without context. And we see that all the time in the news, you know? And so this was one of those moments that like is a real life example for me of like, oh, that's not accurate. Got it. Guys, I cry a lot, okay? I cry a lot in movies. I get it. Boo-hoo, D, whatever. I know I do. I cried so hard. I cried so hard when he realized that he was forgiven. When the guy offered him an out. When the mechanic said, you can live. Guys, I cried so hard. I was like, that is such forgiveness. That is so much forgiveness. I also love watching the mechanic's face contort and freak out until he realizes that Koichi's safe. It's just like this thought of like, did I send this man to his death? And I think Koichi needed to know that he was forgiven. I think if any other mechanic had made this and offered him the escape chair, he wouldn't have taken it. It was only because that man forgave him that he was like, okay, I'm gonna try to live. I sobbed. My friend made fun of me because I grew up in the church. He's like, wow, your Christian side came out for a second. I was like, yeah, I love a forgiveness story. I do. I'm weak for it. Again, the purity and integrity. She's wearing blue. His stability is now back in his life. Ugh. It's a beautiful scene. And we don't need to focus on anything else anymore. We're done. Okay, bye. And that was it. Again, this was just a chance for me to fangirl over how many beautiful shots were in this movie. I'm obsessed with the color scheme. I'm obsessed with the color representation and the meanings behind it. It was a way for me to appreciate the movie more. I don't know that it would have been that high on my list if I hadn't studied the Shot Deck, but now studying the Shot Deck, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many amazing shots in this movie. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want me to do more of these still and moving comparisons, let me know, because I think it would be a lot of fun. Anywho, that's D and that's me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day and see you later.